been shooting these videos on shear sharpening for 15 years. I swore I wasn't going to shoot any videos on how to sharpen completely by hand. And today's the day I'm doing it. These two shears came into me for sharpening. And I think if you have shears like these are like, especially like this one's a low budget one, don't pay someone to have them sharpened. I'll show you some tricks on ways to have them sharpened, that you don't need a machine, that you can do yourself, sharpening shears at home. This is not for shears that you have very expensive shears or very high-end shears, but this will get you through. Let's say you live in a country or area that you can't get to a sharpener, and you have home shears and you're doing your family. I'm going to show you some ways that you can sharpen your shears at home using little diamond paddles that won't get you in too much trouble. I would only do these if you've got like cheaper scissors, or maybe like this little From, which is a professional shear. But if you don't have a sharpener and you've got to get it done, I'm going to show you some tricks. First of all, I'm going to look up this From. And by the way, if you're new to my channel, I'm Bonnie McGowan. I've written the book on mastering shear sharpening, including some other books on shear sharpening. I train sharpeners. And of course, we're normally using a machine, like the Scimech flat hone. But let's say you're not a professional and you've got just some home scissors. I'm going to show you something that'll keep them cutting. It's not a substitute for professional sharpening, but it will, let's say you're a missionary in another country, you have no way to send them back, you're cutting your family's hair, this will work. So this is a From Prodigy, and it's a German shear. Couldn't find anything with the Prodigy. It says it must be discontinued. Could be a knockoff. So we're going to do a cut test. We can cut some hair, and it's pushing the hair. And we can cut some tissue. It cuts tissue, but it pushes hair. So these are DMT diamond paddles, Dia Sharp, and you can probably find some similar ones. It tells you on the back here. The green is the 9 micron, the red is 25, and the blue is 45. So we're not going to do anything to the inside of the blade. That's the key. You can follow the outside if you want to color it in. And we're following the angle. I'll zoom in here so you can. Now this is how I began sharpening shears. I've got this here, and you're following that bevel. And I'm pulling up a tiny, tiny burr. You can feel it all the way down. I don't feel it at the tip. And this is the 9 micron, the finest one. I'm going to follow the bevel. And I have a burr. It's a tiny burr. Doesn't need to be big. Then I'm going to cut it off. I can use a paper towel or I can use double toilet tissue. And it doesn't feel super sharp, but it may cut the hair okay. Still pushing. Pulls at the tip. We're going to go to the machine and do it right. Oh, I feel a little pull there at the tip. Be able to fix that. The inside you can smooth out with a smooth 3000 grit nail buffer. And it's cutting wet tissue. Is it perfect? No. Am I going to go back to the machine and sharpen it again? Yes. But this is something you can do at home if it's an emergency and you can't find your sharpener. Let's take a look at these thinning shears. Same sort of thing. When I cut, it's pulling a little bit. But if I feel on the teeth, I feel a little burr on the outside. I want to get the rougher one. This is the coarser of the three, the blue. And I'm just going to go across the teeth and knock any outside burr off. I'm not marking this with my marker. I really don't need to. The inside now I have a little bit of a burr. That 9 micron, gently. If you do anything to the inside, just very, very lightly. And then over here, I'm going to follow that burr. I'm going to follow that bevel. I can go to finer grit. Finer yet. Gently on the inside just to knock that burr off. Because this, see, has no hollow to it. I'm feeling to make sure there's no burr on the outside. That's probably got it. Let's see. Maybe a little better. Yeah, it's definitely better. Remember, it was pulling before. And I can still make it pull. So I'm going to go to the machine and do it correctly. But I thought you might want to take a look at how you could do it if you had to at home. So I've gone to my machine, 25-degree angle, and I've pulled up a burr without taking them apart. I've cut my burr off, smoothed it with the nail buffer. And remember, this one pushed hair before. Now it's nice and crisp. This is the thinning shear, blending shear. Nice crisp cut. So, yes, you can sharpen your shears with diamond paddles. I did the sharpening that way for years before I upgraded and went to the Scimech flat hone. Or it was a different flat hone back then before we had our own. I think it's better to sharpen your shears with something like this than with like a bench grinder. It takes off too much metal. But you're not going to get the crisp edge using this hand sharpening that you will if you're using a machine. But there are circumstances that say you're in a third world country and you're cutting your family's hair and you need to sharpen your shears. Well, this is the way to go. If you like what you're seeing, give me a like, subscribe, but also take a look at my other videos and join us on our social media accounts.